All right, this is insane. This guy, his name is Jonathan Oddi. He goes and shoots up a Trump hotel in Florida.
A new man accused of opening fire inside of Trump National Doral appearing in court today. Jonathan Oddi facing several charges. Police say he started yelling about the president, then fired shots in the hotel lobby.
Now, when he got caught up for that, he gave a very interesting interview with police, claiming that he was one of Diddy's sex slaves.
I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won.
Now, we all thought that guy was crazy, but now we know that it seems like he signed a non-disclosure agreement with P. Diddy in exchange for $5 million. Let's talk about it. Now, before we get started, here's a word from our sponsor, GoldenCrest Metals. All right, you know what I keep hearing from people lately? My money's in the market, and I don't trust it anymore, especially after it dropped like a rock. I get it. We've seen trillions wiped out, the dollar is losing major ground, and no matter what they promise on TV, your savings keep taking the hit. Meanwhile, gold is not just surviving. It's up 28% this year, just past $3,400 an ounce. Goldman Sachs is saying that it's going to go up to $3,700. These are all-time highs. Now, this isn't hype, it's a signal and the move. Get in before it even runs higher. Most people don't realize that they can roll physical gold or silver into their IRAs or 401k tax and penalty free. It's legal, it's easy, and my people at GoldenCrest Metals have an easy guide to break it down in 3 simple steps. No pressure, no obligation, just educate yourself. Go to goldencrestmetals.com or call the number 888-885-6405. Link is also in the description of the pinned comment for those of you who are too lazy to actually type it into a browser. And again, that's goldencrestmetals.com. And don't forget to tell Nate sent you, because sitting back and hoping is not the plan. Now, Jonathan Oddi is a former porn actor and fitness trainer who's originally from South Africa, and he gained national attention back in May 2018 because he walked into Trump's National Golf Club in Florida and shot the place up.
About the man accused of going on a shooting spree in the middle of the night at Trump National Doral. Police are calling it an ambush attack. Somehow, nobody was shot except for the suspect.
Now, the guy involved in all this that shot up the Trump Doral here, the Trump International here at Doral, has an interesting background. Businessman, realtor, and porn actor performer. Lots of questions about this guy, Jonathan Oddi, who police say shot up the lobby of the Trump National Doral, which earned him some shot up legs, and for the one-time porn actor dancer, a ton of legal trouble.
So police released the camera footage from inside the hotel, and you can see exactly what Oddi did.
He was also carrying a massive American flag, which he stole from a flagpole just outside the lobby. He then began firing at a chandelier and attempting to smash security cameras. All this while railing against Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and strangely, hip-hop mogul P. Diddy. Then, after putting on a fresh pair of socks, Oddi unfurls the flag across the front desk. But it doesn't take long for police to arrive. Or for the shooting to begin.
Active shooter.
Oddi opens fire, and the officers quickly respond. After a barrage of bullets, Oddi realizes he's outgunned.
Which way? Which way?
Oddi flees to another room, but is shot in the leg by an officer.
Slow.
A wounded Oddi makes it to the 3rd floor. Responding officers are closing in. Cornered, Oddi makes a final desperate attempt to fight back by throwing a table. But he soon surrenders and is placed under arrest.
Now, that was in 2018. Remember, at this time, P. Diddy and Cassie are still dating and a whole bunch of stuff's going on. But this random guy starts making some wild accusations about P. Diddy.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both, Diddy and Ross, and Khaled. They're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay?
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worry.
Hamas supporter, okay?
Right.
So that interview from 5 years before any of this happened seems to corroborate Cassie's allegations that she was forced to do these things with male sex work. Okay, so let me step back for a second. In Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy, which was filed in 2023, she alleged that Diddy would hire male sex workers to have sex with Miss Ventura. And she described it in the same exact way that Jonathan Oddi described it 5 years earlier when he was arrested for shooting up the Trump Hotel. Now, people were saying that Cassie's lawsuit confirmed Jonathan Oddi's story. Now, in a shocking twist, this porn star, who people were saying was just crazy, signed an NDA with Diddy in exchange for $5 million. Now, this seemingly answers a question that the news media had back in 2018, where they wrote alleged Trump Doral gunman Jonathan Oddi went from dead broke to buying property in 1 month.
As police collect his belongings for evidence, including his Jeep, we dug into his past and found he's invested in several properties in recent years. Following a divorce in 2014, Oddi claimed his net worth was negative $1,800. According to court records, he was making $2,000 a month as a self-employed personal trainer. But in the months after his divorce, he purchased 5 properties across Miami-Dade County, totaling $765,000. Each one was sold within 2 years for $943,000. Property records reveal Oddi and his now inactive real estate firm, Oddi Investments LLC, do not currently own any property in the county.
All right, so let me clean up the timeline for you. Allegedly, Oddi was getting divorced in 2014. He said he only had $1,800 to his name. He gets divorced. Then after that divorce, he's buying up property all over Miami. Then a couple of years later in 2018, he then does this craziness at the Trump Doral, shooting the place up. And that's when he tells investigators that he was a sex slave of Diddy. But now the Daily Mail has found this NDA that was signed in 2014 between Oddi and Diddy. And as you can see from the document, Diddy's name and signatures here, and so is Jonathan Oddi. Now, Oddi's ex-wife, Tanya, actually told the Daily Mail the date of the contract was around the same time of our divorce. I almost feel like he divorced me because he came into all this money. And so I wouldn't claim it. Now, at this point in the video, I'm going to ask you, do you think Jonathan Oddi's stories have been corroborated? He's got the 2014 signed NDA. He's got the 2018 interview where he tells cops all this crazy stuff was happening. Then 5 years later, Cassie files a lawsuit saying exactly the same thing that Jonathan Oddi was saying in terms of what happened to her. And then at this point, if you don't believe him, then why would P. Diddy sign an NDA with this guy? Okay, so my opinion is that some of the things that Jonathan Oddi said in that interview were not true, but it sounds like some of the things that he said in that interview were true, specifically as it pertains to P. Diddy. Now, I don't know if he was saying things about other people that are also accurate, but with the Cassie, with the NDA, and those events, it seems like those events are corroborated. But I definitely want to be clear. If you can be telling the truth about one set of events, but lying about another set of events. So I'll pass it to you. Do you believe everything this guy was saying? Do you think the stuff that he was saying about the other celebrities is true? What do you think about the cooperation? Do you think that this is not really as tight as it seems? Well, I just laid it out for you to play it out. So with that being said, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.